Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Fridays afternoon sometimes. Hold on. Sorry, I had to fix the angling of my camera, but anyway, today in this video, I'm going to share with you guys a story about how someone was in the restroom the entire time when they were supposed to be helping serve lunch. So this is a story just to let you guys know it's not really okay to be in the restroom the entire time you're supposed to be working. And I understand if we all need to use the restroom, sometimes we all don't move very fast. So if you ever need to use the restroom, make sure you use it an hour or so before you have to serve lunch. Don't do it at the last minute if you don't move very fast in the restroom, because if you're gonna be in the restroom the entire time, it's not fair to everyone else who is working hard to serve lunch or working hard to do whatever. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys find this video helpful about time management when it comes to using the restroom. So here we go. So this all started about 3 years ago. I went to go volunteer at a local senior center with a group of people and a supervisor. So I think there was 3 or 4 of us that day because we were with the program. And so we get into the senior center, we get ready, and this one girl, I'm just gonna give her the name Restroom just because she had to use the restroom. And well, actually, I think I'm going to call her Restroom 2. I already have someone else named Restroom, so I'm just going to call her Restroom 2. Anyway, this is a different restroom person named Restroom anyway. Restroom 2 had to use the restroom, and she's like, "Can I use the restroom before we start?" She goes, "Right." And the supervisor's like, "Sure." And we are really flexible, so we are like, "Sure, you can use the restroom." So Restroom goes to the restroom, and this was I think a couple minutes before we were supposed to serve lunch. So we're getting ready to start serving lunch, and we wait a little bit for Restroom, and we are looking for her, and it's 2 minutes before we were supposed to serve lunch, and she's not even out yet. So we wait a little bit, and then all of a sudden they open the doors to start serving all the lunches. So we start serving without Restroom, and as we're serving lunch, we start looking for Restroom and turn around for Restroom, and room 2. Actually, yeah, so this is Restroom 2. I meant to say Restroom 2, excuse me. Restroom 2, but she's not come out of the restroom yet. And we're like, this is weird. What's going on? And so she is not back, and we continue to serve lunch, and we're a little stressed out because we have to serve food to people, give them the right food, grab special food tickets because there were some people that had special food tickets, like they wanted fish, hamburgers, or I think salads or something. So we were serving them food, and we're getting stressed out because there's so many people waving their tickets around, and we don't have enough servers, and Restroom is still in the restroom. And so we're walking from table to table to table to table, trying to take care of all of these people. And we were just getting a little overwhelmed because the person was in the restroom the entire time. So she's still not back yet. And finally we are done serving lunch, and we still look for Restroom. She's still not out of the restroom. And the supervisor's like, "I'm going to have to talk with her because she was in the restroom the entire time, and that's kind of not fair to everyone else." And we weren't really mad at her, to be fairly honest, because I understand there are some people that take a while in the restroom, but if you're working, and you're supposed to be working, you need to use the restroom. It's good to come in and out. Don't spend the entire time in the restroom. It's not really a good thing. So we were a little worried about Restroom because we hadn't seen her, and she was gone the whole time. Well, Restroom 2, excuse me. So Restroom 2 comes out of the restroom and meets up with us, and the supervisor talks to Restroom 2 and tells her that how we were super busy serving lunch while she was in the restroom the entire time, and how that was really not really okay because that's not really helpful to be in the restroom the entire time when we're busy serving lunch. And restroom 2 felt super bad, so she comes up to us and apologizes and says, "I'm sorry I was in the restroom the entire time." And I wasn't mad at her because I understood, because sometimes I take a while in the restroom too. And we were all super nice about it, and we were like, "That's okay. Okay, just make sure if you have to use the restroom, maybe use it a couple minutes beforehand, like maybe 30 minutes or so." And she's like, "That sounds like a good idea." Yeah, because it took us maybe 20 minutes to serve, and she was in the restroom like the whole time we were serving. And I'm glad she understood what she did and decided to take responsibility for it. So after a while, the seniors were all done eating, and restroom 2 was super helpful. I keep calling her restroom when I meant to say restroom 2. So restroom 2 was super helpful, and she helped pick up bus tables and pick up plates. And I thought that was super nice of her to be so helpful after she was in the restroom the entire time we were serving lunch. And she worked great with us, and she did it to make up for being in the restroom the entire time. And she even helped take the garbage out, which was really helpful of her. And we were super grateful that she pitched in and helped pick up, even though she didn't pitch in for serving food. And after that, we were all done, washed our hands, and we all thanked restroom for being so helpful with cleaning up and everything. And she was really nice and helpful, and I was glad she made up for her mistake. So after we're done, we all leave and go and have lunch with restroom 2. So the moral of the story is, when you need to go to the restroom and you have to use it kind of in the last minute, it's important to come in and out quickly. Don't be in the restroom for a really long time, because there are other people that need to use the restroom, especially if it's a public restroom. And also, it's never good to use the restroom kind of at the last minute, because sometimes we all don't move very quickly in the restroom. But it's always important to come in and come out, especially if you're going to work or do something. It's just good to come out quickly rather than be in the restroom the entire time. So that's a good tip, is if you take a while in the restroom, make sure you use it a few minutes before you're supposed to be doing something, because then you don't keep everyone waiting, and then everybody doesn't have to work without you. So that was a story about how someone was in the restroom the entire time when we were serving lunch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned a valuable lesson about how important it is to use the restroom quickly and come out, or use the restroom a couple minutes beforehand if you don't move quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.